Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Agent's Edge. My name is Ryan Polimeni. On this episode, you asked, we answered. I want to go to a Q&A session that we had. And listen, if you have questions, I want you to email me at info@ryanpolimeni.com. You ask, I'll answer. Enjoy the episode. Questions on how to initiate the partnerships with the CPA, estate planning attorneys, AUM, and what is the arrangement for each of them? It's a great question because I talk a lot about building your financial team. And I think that having a financial team is so important when it comes to developing and growing your agency. And having a financial team allows you to, number one, be bigger than you are, right? Bigger than just you and not have to pay somebody. Meaning like the CPA that I have on staff, she gets paid, but not a full-time position like you would think. We have more of a partnership arrangement split where she handles. So let me give you an example here. How to initiate the CPA partnership. CPA is probably your most prominent partnership you're going to want to have, no matter where you are, no matter what industry you're in, as far as mortgage protection, final expense, annuities. The CPA partnership is so important, and it has to be a mutual relationship. And I will tell you this from experience, working with the CPA, you're going to do more referring than you're going to get referrals. That's just the way that it is. For a while, what we have found is that the average CPA relationship takes 18 months to establish. It sucks. It's a long journey. They are normally pretty skeptical because they need to know who you are before they open up their book of business to you. But a couple different ways that I see a CPA relationship working, long term. Number one, you refer your clients to them for tax planning, like tax preparation, getting their taxes done. So in our firm, Michelle, who is my CPA, she does all of our clients' taxes, and I allow her to keep all the revenue from it. I don't take a snippet from it. I say, here it is. We've got these 40 clients. You're going to make, $30,000. I don't want anything from it. What I want, though, in exchange is, number one, either to do workshops and work directly hand in hand with you on working with your clients, because there's three ways that this happens. Number one is the CPA refers their book to you and refers their clients to you. That's one way to do business with a CPA. The second way is to get the CPA licensed, and you can split cases with that person, meaning they're still going to introduce you to their book. You're going to go in, you're going to do a seminar, a workshop, and you're going to do all the work, and they're going to get maybe you arrange it to a 70-30 split. You let me work with your clients. I will come in and do all the work. I will give you 30% of everything that I write. I'm going to keep 70. And now we have a mutual client. It helps strengthen the CPA's relationship because most CPAs, they don't offer financial planning. And that's a problem because most of their clients desperately need it. And so that's the first step is you can go to a CPA and say, if you refer me business, I can try to give you some sort of referral fee. You got to be careful with that. But if they're licensed, you can split business with them. What we're building internally right now at our firm is a CPA Alliance program where one of those two things will happen, or you can get a CPA licensed, put them underneath your organization, teach them how to add financial planning to their practice, and then override it. That could be another. So there's a lot of ways to kind of skin the cat when it comes to it. But I think before you get into all that, if you're going to approach a CPA, I would just approach them from a level of, I want to refer business to you. That's it. Listen, my firm does tax planning. We do wealth management, but we don't do tax prep. I'm looking to partner with a CPA locally that can help me take on my clients to do their taxes every single year. That's the approach I would take when I would begin a CPA relationship. This way they can see how you operate. And then once you establish that relationship and you're sending clients, you can then explain to them what you're looking for, and you can explain to them how to find you more clients or how to find more opportunities, so on and so forth. That's how I would start a CPA relationship. An estate attorney Similar. Um, with our estate attorneys, I would do the same thing. I would approach them and say, look, I don't do estate planning in my office. We are looking for someone locally that we can refer our clients to for somebody to do estate planning. And in exchange, what I'm going to do is you can come use my office. You can come meet with the clients here at my office if you'd like to. I can go to your office, doesn't matter. But what I would like to do is for you to tell me how to prepare for the attorney meeting. And what I want to do is I want to go in and be the first point of contact before they get to the attorney. And with an estate planning attorney, I want to do an initial appointment with them to go through a fact-finding discovery meeting. And of course, I am preparing the client for the meeting with the attorney, but I'm also going through my fact-finding and due diligence process. So that would be a way too. But again, any of the relationships, anytime you build a partnership, it should always be with I want to refer some business to you. Because that's a pretty good way to establish a relationship. Because then you'll feel it out. Look, I've tried this with other CPAs, brought them in my office, had them do client tax returns, and it didn't work. So a lot of times it's going to be this trial and error thing. I've had to fire a couple of CPAs that we brought in. They didn't fit our culture. They don't fit what we're trying to accomplish overall with our system, meaning they just want to make money on a tax return. That's great. I want you to make money on a tax return, but I also want you to follow our system as to they got to come back to me to do the tax return as far as delivery receipts. I want to be able to talk to them about the things that you looked at. I want to be able to find where the money is, so on and so forth. So those are the kind of arrangements. AUM is different. AUM is a really tough world if you're not licensed because you cannot receive commissions, not even commissions, fees from AUMs in most states. So the AUM world is different. I wouldn't even try to. The only partner that I would arrange with is like if you're going to partner with someone on the AUM side, I'm going to see how I can explain this, because unless you own a mutual limited liability company with someone and you're not securities licensed, the only way technically you could receive a fee is if you're a part owner of a company and the other person is. But if you're just going to somebody to refer business, what I would say is I would have a written agreement that says, okay, you're securities licensed, I'm not. I'm going to refer my clients to you on the AUM side. I'm going to take the annuity side. If they come to you and they say they want to convert more to the annuity, you got to kick it back to me. But what I would have is a contingency in place that says, in the event that I get my securities license, you have to transfer the book of business to me. Meaning any clients that I referred to you, I have the ability and the rights to receive that book back. I would not do a partnership arrangement without that contingency in place. Okay. So that kind of answers the question. The other questions was, do you split commissions? Yeah, depends, right? Depends on the scenario. If they're licensed, I'll split commission with them. If I'm doing majority of the work, I'm going to take most of the commissions, right? If you come to me, say, I got a case, I want you to do it, that's fine. If I'm doing the work and it's going to be a long-term client, then yeah, I'll probably do a 70-30 split. You get 30, I get 70, but I'll do the work on it. Same thing with a CPA. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that Q&A session. We have a lot more Q&As coming, but listen, don't forget, you don't want to miss the next Q&A. Hit the subscribe button. If you're watching, you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and hit that now. If you thought this was helpful, make sure you hit the share button. And for the YouTube algorithm, please hit that like button. Thanks always for watching. We'll see you.